We start in early morning, as always, with the sharp lookout on the bridge with binoculars, and that's how we find most of our targets. We approach the first boat, in this case a small wooden boat with 48 people on board. And first they try to run away from us. They are so afraid of the Libyan Coast Guard that they will bring them back to detention center, back to slavery, forced labor, prostitution, you name it. And we spotted a small rubber dinghy, this time with 61 person on board, so it was overcrowded. The main problem when it's water inside is that the fuel tanks, the fuel canister, will tilt. Gasoline will mix with salt water, and that causes a chemical reaction when it gets to the skin and causes fuel burns. And fuel burns it looks so awful, and they are awful. The skin is actually losing from the body. One of the SAR team members spotted a blue rubber dinghy just a few nautical miles from us. So everything has to be done in a hurry, launch our boats, get dressed. The problem this time was that from the bridge, the dinghy itself looks being partly deflated and extremely overcrowded, which is going to be a huge risk for us, a huge risk for the people on board, and therefore we brought extra floating equipment with us in the form of two small dinghies. And it was a strong smell of fuel, of course, when there's so many people and of water on board, which cause fuel burns, which were mentioned earlier. Which actually means when you grab somebody's hand to help them on board, and after you let them go, you still have that person's skin in your hand. Get information from Membre, which is like a private aircraft that is actually helping us with the rescue from time to time. And it spotted this boat in distress. And we're heading to the position, and when we finally got there, it was late evening, when the darkness started to fall. And it was a bit in a hurry to actually launch our ribs and try to perform as much as we can, as long as it is any daylight. Unfortunately, it became total darkness while we actually performed the rescue. And this time it was a small or medium-sized wooden boat without any railing, with slippery deck. During the rescue, during the night, you can hear a child crying, a small baby actually. Everything went fine. We brought them back to safety on board Ocean Viking.